Hi everyone, I am Sriram Krishnamurthy. I am currently a PhD student in the Department of Chemical Engineering at IIT Madras. In this video, I will be giving a short introduction to molecular simulations. Consider following this channel for future videos on this topic. Let's start. Computer simulations started as a tool to exploit the electronic computing machines that had been developed during and after the Second World War. So these machines were built to perform very heavy computational tasks, such as that is used to develop a nuclear weapon, or for example breaking encoded message from the enemies. So this is how the computers started to be built. And in the early 1950s, once the war was over, people thought of putting this new machine in for other scientific uses. So that's how this field of computer simulation started. So the thing is, a lot of systems that are available in nature are not tractable using simple analytical techniques. So they cannot be solved using the proverbial pen and paper. You need much more sophisticated tools, sophisticated techniques to, understand them and solve these problems. So computer simulation was, developed as a tool to understand such problems. So before computer simulations appeared on the scene, there was only one way to predict the properties of materials. That is by using theoretical techniques. So such theoretical approximations are inevitable precisely because there are very few systems for which the properties can be approximately calculated using theories. So this is a major drawback for understanding molecular systems or understanding materials at an advanced level. So clearly it would be very nice if we could obtain essentially exact results for a given model system without having to rely on approximations. So a computer can do just that. So we can compare the result of a simulation and then compare the result of a simulation with a theoretical approximation, and then we can judge whether the theory is right or not. Such comparison and such method of comparison is actually called the computer simulation. The application of computer simulation is of tremendous importance, but we have to be careful here. We have to note that computer offers us no understanding, it just gives us some numbers. It, like a real experiment, it just gives us some data, and it's upon us to analyze the numbers, to analyze the data, and extract meaningful information out of computer simulations. The scientific research can be actually split into two eras, that is before computers and after computers. The most common application of computer simulation is to predict the properties of materials. So the computer does not care, it does not go up in smoke when you ask it to simulate a system at, let's say, 1000 Kelvin. Unlike a real experiment where, it is very difficult to perform experiments at extreme conditions, that can be circumvented using a computer simulation. And computer simulation can actually be used as an exploratory tool to understand systems which cannot actually be understood using real experiments. So molecular dynamics simulation is one such technique of computer simulation. It's a technique to solve the equation of motion between atoms or molecules using computer. So once we do the simulation, we just basically get some numbers out of the simulation, and we have to use some mathematical techniques like statistical mechanics to extract information out of MD simulation. Simulations, like I said, MD simulations can be performed at conditions which are very difficult to achieve experimentally. So the applications of MD simulation is wide ranged. It can be used in biophysics, for example, in protein folding experiments and DNA and biological membranes and all these things. Then we have materials design, where it's used to find the right kind of materials for a given problem. It is extensively used in pharmaceutical research, for example in docking studies, in drug related studies and stuff. And like I said earlier, it can also be used for exploratory studies, and for a long time it has been actually used for studying colloids also. Here is a general trivia. The first MD simulation was performed in 1956 by Alder and Wainwright. It was a hard sphere model. They were able to, they were able to understand freezing transition, first order freezing transition using this hard sphere model. And the first MD simulation of a real system was performed in 1959 by Vineyard Group. They studied the radiation damage in copper. So these are the reference texts that will be followed throughout this course. The first one is Understanding Molecular Simulation from Algorithms to Applications by Dan Frenkel and Schmidt. Computer Simulations of Liquid, MP Allen and DJ Tildesley. The Art of Molecular Dynamic Simulation by DC Rappaport. The first two books are kind of the theoretical outlook to molecular simulations. The third book, that is by DC Rappaport, gives us importance algorithms that are used in MD simulations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to get more content. Thanks.